You are listening to the Rad Gaming Podcast with your hosts, Pescador, featuring Max.
In today's episode of the podcast, we talk about the possibility of Fable 4, Google Stadia giving refunds for certain games, why Xbox can lose the next-gen console war against PlayStation, and we talk about VR headsets, such as the Valve Index, the Oculus Rift, and the Oculus Quest. Support for the Rad Gaming Podcast comes from Manscaped, who is the best in the men's below-the-belt grooming. Manscaped offers precision-engineered tools for your sensitive areas. Ladies and gentlemen, we are not barbarians. We gotta make sure that we are well-groomed, and that is precisely why Manscaped has redesigned the electric trimmer. Their Lawnmower 2.0 has proprietary skin-safe technology so that trimmers won't nick and snag your sensitive areas. Manscaping accidents are finally a thing of the past. Guys, don't use the same trimmer you use on your face as you do in your nether region. That's just nasty. Manscaped also offers other items such as anti-chafing deodorant and moisturizer. Guys, you already put deodorant in your armpits. Why are you not putting deodorant on other parts of your body that do smell as well? Get 20% off plus free shipping with the code BIGHEADS at manscaped.com. Guys, you always have to use the right tools for the job. Your sensitive areas will thank you. I promise you that. That's 20% off with free shipping at manscaped.com with the code BIGHEADS. That is BIGHEADS. Also, the Rad Gaming Podcast is sponsored by Cento Fiore. Cento Fiore is the lifestyle, is the fashion brand, and they have a ton of comfortable clothing. I just purchased myself some sandals from Cento Fiore, and they are extremely comfortable. You need to pick yourself up a pair of them. If you don't have them already, they are amazing. I wear them everywhere. That is CENTO-FIORI.com. Also, the Rad Gaming Podcast is part of Big Heads Media. With that said, on to the podcast.
Welcome to the Rad Gaming Podcast.
every time, man. Every time. I love it.
I don't know, it's just fun.
No, I agree. I like it. I like it a lot. So.
Oh man, I'm still sleepy from Thanksgiving dinner.
Did you have turkey?
Yeah, we had turkey. We had the works, man. How was your Thanksgiving?
It's good. We do something unusual. We don't have turkey, really. We have other foods.
I feel like I've heard those words, but I've never heard them together in that sentence.
What do you mean?
You don't eat turkey on Thanksgiving?
Well, I do normally, but we wanted to change it up. I'm so tired of turkey.
I thought you meant like in general. You don't
No. This is like a different change of pace.
Okay,
I guess.
I feel you. No, we did the classic turkey and green bean casserole and stuffing and gravy and macaroni and cheese and mashed potatoes and.
It sounds good though. I mean,
we just went in. So Thanksgiving, I might have already said this. I don't know if I said this on the last podcast because Thanksgiving was coming up, but Thanksgiving is my favorite meal. Like,
what other meals? I guess there is like I have a big meal over 4th of July every year. It's like grill.
Oh yeah, grill food and beer and oh man, sorry, you can't say words like that. What?
I didn't even hear.
Oh, all right. No. Yeah, no, I love grilling on Thanksgiving. That's the time to do it. Or not Thanksgiving. I'm sorry, on 4th of July. Yeah, you came over.
Was it 4th of July?
Very briefly. You were on.
I can't remember.
Were you on your way? You were on your way to another party. You're on your way to something. You just stopped in to be like, "Yo, what's up? Okay, bye."
Hey, man. At least I made an appearance. That's what matters.
I thank you for being there. It was fun.
Yeah.
We shot some pretty crazy fireworks, man. Right over that pond.
Oh yeah, you showed me some videos of that actually.
It was pretty intense, man.
But your Thanksgiving was good. Did you do any Black Friday shopping?
No, man. I was at work.
Retail, yeah.
I work, man.
I keep on forgetting this.
Yeah, dude. No, we opened at 5 p.m. Thanksgiving. Closed at 1 a.m. And then we opened at 8 a.m. and stayed open till 10
And you did
p.m.
12-hour shifts?
Did 12-hour shifts Friday, Black Friday. Did 12-hour shifts
Did
Saturday.
anybody like bite somebody or fight somebody or something with an ite?
No, some dudes were yelling at each other in the parking lot.
What was it about?
I don't know. Someone came in. It was like, there's 2 guys in the parking lot. And I was like, whatever, man. There's a bajillion customers in here. I'm like, I gotta get to the customers. Got to make sure people are doing what they're supposed to be doing.
So how long have you been working retail for Black Friday?
What's that?
How long were you working retail for Black Friday?
How long?
How long has it been in the entirety of your career?
This was my third Black Friday.
Has anybody ever fought someone in the store?
No.
See, when I worked retail, somebody had an altercation in the middle of the store, like screaming at each other, like about to throw the fisticuffs. What's that?
I said, oh my gosh.
Yeah, no, it was... I think that they both grabbed the TV that was on sale that day, and like that was the last one, and they were both arguing that they had the rights to it, and they just lost their minds. And I don't remember what it was that like who got the TV because I was so preoccupied with the customer.
Mm-hmm.
But like, I'm pretty sure the manager had to go over there and handle the situation and give it to one or the other. And I think what happened was they ended up giving both of them the TV, and they're not supposed to do it, but they ended up like saying like, I'll give you that price. I'll just ship it to you later on if that's cool with you, if you guys just drop it right here and now.
Yeah.
So I guess that was the right way to handle that.
Yeah, it's definitely the best way to handle it over two stupid customers, man. Dude, like, I love my job. However, the holiday season, when these people start getting crazy, man, I can't take it.
Dude, the deals aren't even that good, though.
That's exactly. They want more of a discount on stuff that's already incredibly discounted, or that's you're not going to get. If I gave you more of a discount, something doesn't matter because this product isn't really even. Yeah. It's just man. I can't. These entitled customers.
That's what I'm saying though, because I really wanted to buy a VR headset. I wanted to get the PlayStation VR or the what was it, Oculus Quest.
Okay.
The VR was $100 off, like the bundle that they had. And I think it was $250.
Yeah.
With 2 games,
the Blood and Truth and the Truth and Blood, and the golf game.
Yeah, the VR golf.
Yeah, that's the bundle that I bought.
Yeah, I was gonna do that, but then I was really thinking about Half-Life Alyx.
Yeah.
And I really wanted to buy like a compatible VR headset with that game because I was like planning for the future. So I was like, I got to do this right now. I'm really excited about it. So I was like, I'm going to do the Oculus. And then I started looking up more about the Oculus because, to be honest, I didn't really know too much about it. And the Oculus Quest was, I think it was $350. It was like $50 off. It was originally $400. But I didn't know that there was so much about the Oculus Quest that's not like the Oculus Rift and the Rift S, which I didn't know there was much of a difference, but there is. The Oculus Quest, you can take that anywhere. It's like an Android like phone basic like operating system in your goggles. Oh, okay. And I didn't know that, so the Rift has to like connect to your PC to play a game.
Yeah, like the PlayStation VR.
Yes, but the Oculus Quest does not have to do that. You can take that anywhere basically, but you only have access to a certain amount of games. I don't remember. I did some research, but I don't remember. They were saying that they were going to release. You can plug the Oculus Quest into your computer, so you can play Oculus games like that you can play on the Rift on the Quest. But I don't know if they did that just yet. I'll have to look that up. I'll have to look more into that. But no, I was ready to pull the trigger on it, but then I was like, I gotta figure out if I definitely want to get Half-Life Alyx, but I didn't think that it was that great of a deal. Like, it was only $50 off, and I'm going to do a little bit more research and see how it like actually pans out. Because, like I said, I still didn't do enough research to know if it launched the ability to play Oculus Rift game, like the games that you can play on Oculus Rift on Oculus Quest. But Oculus Rift is more money, so like all that kind of played in the equation. I don't have $1 million to throw at stuff, so. Yeah. But we did look up something before the podcast that said on the lines that Half-Life Alyx did sell out, like they caused the sellout of what was it?
Index, Valve's Index VR. $1,000, $1,000
which blows
system.
My mind.
Oh man, and we're not getting Alyx until March 2020.
Yeah.
So like, that's for them to be sold out now. Plus, I'm sure it's going to be a lot of Christmas presents and stuff. But with the release of that game, they sold out of the Index.
Which I can't believe that because it's so far away, and the Oculus. Geez, I'm still on the Oculus. The Index is so expensive, in my opinion, for VR because you can get this almost the same quality in the Oculus, and you can use the Oculus, but with playing Half-Life Alyx. So you don't have to exclusively use the Index to play it. So it blows my mind that people are spending that much money to get that headset just to play that game.
Yeah, but I bet the Index, because it's Valve,
of course,
it's gonna be phenomenal.
But still, like, I don't have like you would imagine you'd spend $1,000 maybe updating your PC or buying parts to a gaming PC to play that game, because you still need a great computer to play that game.
Oh yeah.
So like you're spending $1,000 on a headset, and then also you need a great gaming PC to play this game. Yeah. So it blows my mind. Like, why wouldn't you just go? I don't know,
dude. People got money.
I understand the specs are different. There's
money.
Different refresh rate. Like, I can't remember. Like, I'm not going to shoot off or rattle off any like specs for the Oculus Rift compared to the Index, but I know that like the Index does blow other things, like not out of the water, I wouldn't say, but it does have better specs. Yes, of course.
So it's just better for it. That's why it's $1,000 compared to $450 for the Quest or whatever.
It was $350, but it was on sale for $50 off. It's like I said, they don't get really good deals on Cyber Monday or Black Friday. I looked all day today. Because, like, you know, today's Monday. We're recording the podcast on Mondays.
So we do, man.
Yeah, but I couldn't find any good gaming deals. I mean, don't get me wrong. There were some bundles for, PlayStation.
PlayStation Plus was $40.
Yeah.
Instead of
and then the bundles, they had like a really good bundle for PlayStation in general, like the console. They had it on sale for like 1 terabyte hard drive and a whole bunch of games for like $300, which is a decent, but you get like a large game amount of games, but I don't remember what games it was. But like nothing really stood out to me this time. Like, they had a couple games that were on sale. What was the new game that just came out that they had on sale for? Oh, Star Wars. Star Wars is on sale for $50 or something like that.
I think it was maybe 40.
Maybe it was 40.
It was a little, I don't know.
It wasn't that great of a sale. I mean, it wasn't like mind blowing, is what I'm saying. Like,
I mean, they do have some really good titles. The Last of Us Remastered, $10 if you didn't get it for free.
Yep.
You got the Horizon was $10 right now.
Yep.
I think one of the Tomb Raiders was $15.
Dude, I'm holding off on buying Horizon because I played it a while back. No.
It's great.
I think, and I've read speculations over time, and it keeps on saying every month. I keep on saying something for free games that are coming out with PlayStation Plus. They keep on saying Horizon's soon to come out free for PlayStation Plus. So I'm holding on to the hope. I'm like, I'll save that $10 and I'll buy a different game with it. I'm hoping that it comes for that cheap price, but who knows? I know that we spoke last time on the podcast about The Mandalorian. Have you got yourself up on it?
I have not, man. Black Friday and 12-hour shifts and just no.
I did.
No, I have not.
I did see that they were. They asked the producer of The Mandalorian if they're going to come out with a season 2, and he said, "Hell yes."
Nice.
That was his. I can't remember his exact response, but "Hell yes"
that was
quoted.
The general. Yeah.
Yes, but nice, season 2 of Mandalorian.
I will catch up. I'll get up there and just do holidays, man.
So more Baby Yoda to come, I'm assuming. I know you.
I'm seeing it everywhere, and I'm just like, what is this?
Yeah, and I've explained to you that you see it in the second episode of Mandalorian,
which is the one I'm on. I just haven't watched it.
Yeah, you just need to dive in, man. Dude. I know they postponed Rick and Morty, and I'm absolutely upset about that. Dude, but it is what it is.
Yeah, dude, Rick and Morty, man, I love it. I love Rick and Morty.
I
liked the heist episode.
You did?
I liked it. I thought it was funny.
I mean, don't get me wrong. Like, I just feel like they could have done better.
Yeah.
Like, I feel like they were just like they dragged on to that. It was just like holding on to that theme for so long.
Because I hadn't seen the end of it, so like watching it, I was like, yeah, this is a little repetitive. And then you see the end and why he goes through all of that, and it made it hilarious.
It did. Did you see the ending with Mr. Poopy Butthole?
Oh yeah.
It was hilarious. So funny. But I know we've talked. Like, I've been watching Rick and Morty. I'm not gonna lie, on YouTube. They have like people putting like Rick and Morty this season out on YouTube. I've been watching that, and it made me think about how YouTube has changed its policy.
The policy. So apparently, what they're doing now is they're allowing you to, if you are a content creator, you are able to put more violent stuff out there on the web without having an age gate. So like. What I was reading, it sounds like if you are, well, this is just part of the new policy, but if you are a content creator and you're putting something out and in the middle of, I don't know, we'll say it's about dragons, and in the middle of it has some epic, gory sword fight scene, and someone dies, like that wouldn't have an age gate on it. But if it's like a video documenting Mortal Kombat fatality, and like that's what it's about. And then there'll still be, excuse me, there'll still be an age gate. Sorry.
There's a mute button right there.
Is it supposed to be blinking or is it?
What? It's on. Don't scare me like that. Remember the one episode of the podcast that I forgot that we had to. I was so.
You were so mad. I've never seen you so mad.
Yeah, it was nerve-wracking, man. I didn't know what to do about that at that point in time, but I pulled it out of my hat. I don't know how that happened. No, but I did notice that YouTube has been changing their policy slowly but surely. They make content creators now mark their content if it's suitable for children. Yeah. Which I kind of understand why they're doing that now, because at one point in time there was no really they took the liberty of looking at videos and putting that age cap basically on themselves. Mm-hmm. Now they're putting on the content creators to do that because they weren't policed, if you would. And that can directly hurt some of those content creators, that people that actually put their stuff out for especially children. Monetization and things like that.
That's because they're not supposed to monetize towards if it's advertisements geared towards children. And YouTube came out and was pretty much we've been doing that. And so they paid a lot of money, and things have changed.
Which is sad to say, but I mean, I understand why they're doing it to this day and age. People get very offended very easily.
Not only that, but people are weird, man. People are weird.
I'm weird. It's fine.
Some weird stuff out there, man. Yeah, but yeah, I understand.
So, talking about YouTube, I know that you can stream on YouTube. There's a ton of different things that you can do with YouTube in general. Giant Waffle.
Oh, yeah.
Remember Giant Waffle?
the streaming guy?
Yes.
Yeah, he streamed for, what did we say? It was
572 hours.
Dude was getting up, playing games for 19 hours, sleeping, getting up and playing games.
4 hours. Only for 4 hours a day.
Yeah.
He did it for 30 days straight.
30 days, dude. He got what was it? He got thousands, 100,000 subscribers or viewers or something in the middle of. I don't know. You wrote it down. I thought I saw you write it down.
So he
read it.
Yeah, I will. So basically, what Giant Waffle did was he broke a world record of streaming in general, and the record was held by Jay Biggs. And the previous record was 569 hours streamed, and this guy beat it. Not by much. By 3 hours.
3 hours.
But still, he beat it.
But I get that. But when you make it to that point, you've done this for 30 days, man. You're holding the world record every hour more that you play, every second that you play more. Yeah, you are the world record, and you're doing it longer than anyone has ever done it in the world.
So you say you just keep on going?
Continue to go. Don't stop. I get that you're tired again. It's been 30 days, but
your body's probably broken at that point.
Dude,
for
man.
4 hours. Dude. Think about it. 4 hours. Can you imagine? We do function on 4 hours. You and I. But we do crash. You've seen your sleep schedule.
Yeah,
I have a monitor. You have a
I have a Fitbit Ionic. Yeah. You're right. After a while, you do crash, and this guy just was able to power through.
He soldiered through that. I don't know how.
Oh, I know how. I'm sure it was energy drinks
G
and
Fuel.
Sugar.
Sponsor us, G Fuel. Whoops, I messed up. G Fuel.
G Fuel sponsor us.
Yes, exactly. No, G Fuel. I'm sure he had Red Bull, Monster, whatever
sponsor
it
us.
Yeah, keep on
Monster sponsor us.
Yeah, no.
Gummy worms. Sponsor us. Come on.
Anything gaming sponsor. No.
Yeah.
But it's crazy to think he actually put 4 hours of sleep aside. It blows my mind. But I mean, you're absolutely right though. You're at 350.
You're doing
572.
572, man. You are the record.
Okay, so this record by Jay Biggs was broken back in August of this year. Giant Waffle just broke this record this month, December 1st. He just talked about this. So there's not much months in between those two time spans.
Yeah.
So he did this in November. So there's a couple months in between, when Jay Biggs broke his record, and then he broke Jay Biggs' record by December 1st, which I'm saying, or I'm going to wait for the next streamer to do it this month. Someone's going to say, hey, I can do it.
I can do that. Yeah. I live at home with my mommy and daddy, and they just pay for everything, and I'll sit in my room for 19 hours.
Yeah, you can't have not to categorize anybody, but...
Yeah, this dude take, PTO? Yeah, I'm going to take 30 days off, that's it.
Can you imagine? You get fired in a heartbeat.
There's this guy that I work with that he had been waiting for Anthem for like 3 years. For like 3 years. He took PTO for a straight week from the day that the game released.
I'm sure he was upset about that, man.
He ended up not being. He got legendary on everything, like super fast, but so you can't really have a job.
So I'm gonna be 100% honest, and I completely forgot. I said I didn't really get anything for Cyber Monday or Black Friday. I did get something from Black Friday. I did get The Outer Worlds. I bought it. And I haven't played it yet.
Of course.
I know, and I do that every time. I got sucked back into LOL. League of Legends?
Yeah, you were telling me.
My one friend's like, let's just play, like, late at one night. And I was like, alright, I'll play. And, like, I was like, yeah, I used to be really good at League of Legends. I'll play it again. And when I played, I just crushed these kids. I'm like, wow, why did I stop playing? So I started playing more and more. I'm not even kidding. This weekend, I probably got 4 hours of sleep each day because at night I was like going hard on League of Legends. Yeah. And it's sad to say I need to start playing other games. I still have those 2 other games. What was it? Fallout 76 and what other game? It was, I can't remember. Obviously, it's not that important to me, apparently.
Yeah, I guess so, man.
But no, I need to play Outer Worlds. Obsidian made an amazing game from what I've been told. I've seen gameplay footage of it. It looks awesome. I'm really excited to play it. I'm really excited to use that shrink ray to shrink some people down. Yeah. So, no, I'm excited about it. But I know that Google Stadia just launched, and everyone's been talking about how I guess it wasn't what they thought it was going to be with their service. Spotty connection, latency was an issue. 4K games weren't playing in 4K.
Dude, a whole bunch of bugs, man. Yes. And they were just working out the kinks. I'm sure that they'll deliver.
Oh, yeah, eventually. But Google actually just announced that they're going to be giving refunds.
Oh, yeah, to the people that bought the games.
See if you can remember. Tomb Raider,
Definitive Edition, and the
Farming Simulator.
Farming Simulator 19 is like $50.
Yeah, that's really really nice of them because they're giving it away for free, and the people that bought it without like them releasing this information, they're like, okay, well, I'll give you your money back, which is extremely nice. That's amazing. They didn't have to do that.
That's amazing. Maybe it's their way of saying, hey, we know that we dropped a product that wasn't super awesome, a lot of bugs. Like, let's make it up. Like, don't think about that stuff. Think about
how nice we are.
We are nice. That's what it's all about right there, man.
Yeah, no, I mean, it's extremely nice of them because...
It's awesome.
That's good publicity. Would once they iron out everything, because eventually it's going to happen. They're gonna make it smooth. Yeah. I'm not saying it's going to be 100% because it's not ever going to be 100%. There's always going to be some kind of issue with, a connection with servers, latency, just like that.
Thanks.
Would you eventually get it just to try it out?
Yeah, I would.
You would get Google Stadia, or would you wait for something other?
I would wait until people.
Project.
I would wait until I'm seeing people on them and people like when I want to. I just haven't seen. Have you seen anyone playing Google Stadia?
I have actually. And the only reason was because I follow people that do because I want to see what it looks like.
No, I meant like at your job. Like, you go to the break room. Has anyone got their Google Stadia out?
No.
Is anyone traveling around and playing Google Stadia? When it becomes more prevalent like that, then that's probably when I would be like, all right, let's give this a shot.
I get what you're saying. Yeah, that makes perfect sense. I mean, you're saying that once you see people actually playing and enjoying themselves.
When I'm reading reviews and it's not doing so hot, and some people do like it, some people don't like it, just all of these things. If it makes it more, if it's out there more in my face, and it's like people like the PSP, everyone had a damn PSP, bro.
Yeah,
like everyone had a PSP. Game Boys, when Game Boy Advance came out, everyone had a Game Boy Advance.
So their stuff down.
So if it gets to that point.
That's a very good point, because if you truly think about it, if someone came up to me and said, hey man, should I get Disney Plus right now? My honest response would be, no, not right now. And the reason being is because they don't have that much content yet on it. Like if you look at Netflix, Yes, a lot of their stuff is kind of older, but they have a ton of original content.
And just a lot of content. 4K content,
yeah.
That kind of content, older documents.
And you do pay a little bit more for that content, and you can do a bundle with Disney Plus, yes. But the whole point of it is, eventually Disney's going to have a ton of things. Yeah, they're going to have a ton of original content. They're going to have a ton of Disney movies, things like that.
I'm going to play devil's advocate. What if they wait, and whenever they purchase Disney Plus, Disney starts doing the same thing that Netflix does and takes certain content off, right? So you lose certain, like it used to be on Netflix, but it's not anymore.
So you're saying Disney pulled their stuff from there?
Yeah.
Well, they're pulling The Office from Netflix. I think it's 2021, I believe.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
I thought it was 2020.
I think it's 2021. I don't know. I know they're pulling their content eventually, which is going to make me extremely sad because I still go back to that staple of The Office. Like I love it. I can't stop watching.
It's like our Friends. I guess Friends is our Friends. Like I love Friends too. But yes, that's.
I would say that I would be more accepting if they pulled Friends than they did The Office for me.
I can say that too. Yeah, I agree.
But regardless, I get what you're saying. I don't see them. I see Disney.
Like if I said, "Hey man, should I get Disney Plus?" And you're like, "Nah, you should wait." And I'm like, "All right, cool, man." Hey man, and 3 months later, "Hey man, should I get Disney Plus?" You're like, "Yeah, this is the time to buy it." And I buy it. I'm like, all I want to do is watch Mulan. And I go and it's like, oh, Mulan's not on here anymore.
Well, because I guess it all is personal preference, though. If you want to watch Disney movies, by all means, it has a lot of Disney movies. Mm-hmm. Go ahead. Like if you want to watch, The
Mandalorian.
The Mandalorian.
Star Wars.
Yes, yeah, Star Wars. I know that I remember we saw the list of things they're bringing out.
Oh, they're bringing a lot of stuff out, man.
Yeah,
they're bringing. I don't know, a lot of stuff.
Thor Ragnarok.
Ragnarok, some more Marvel movies. There's a Marvel series on there now.
They're bringing that out December 5th, if I remember correctly, and then they're doing The Last Jedi is
it's going to be December 26th, right
after Christmas.
There was another one.
No, there's a ton of
Marvel
stuff.
Marvel Rising?
Yeah.
There's
Spider-Man coming out the end of the month of December. I don't remember. There's a lot of content coming out.
But my point is that if you told someone to wait, what I'm saying is don't wait. Go get Disney Plus right now. I have it.
I do too, but I mean, I'm not saying it's totally worth it right this second.
Borrow your friends.
Yeah,
you can get up to 10 people on.
Why don't you split it with somebody? I shouldn't say that.
Why?
Because what if Disney wants to? No, just kidding.
No, sponsor us.
Yeah, right. No, I'm saying split your time. I mean, split your account with somebody if you trust, of course. Don't just throw it out there. I saw on TikTok the one day that some dude's like, you know what? I love everyone. Here's my Disney Plus account information. Take it. He gave it out to everyone, and then he's like, just take it easy. And then I read a comment later on that like, I can't get on. There's so many people on my account, and just whatever, man. Whatever floats your boat.
Yeah, man.
I mean, that's a way to get a million views.
I know, right?
But now you're never gonna get your account back.
you just as long as if you kept paying for the account every month, you're essentially buying views.
Yeah, whatever. I mean, that's true.
Way around it.
I guess it's a good point.
What else?
Fable.
Oh yeah, dude, Fable. I don't like that you can see the screen and I can't. Dude, they're making a Fable 4, bro, and it's gonna be sick. I straight smashed Fable 3, bro. Smashed it. I love the concept of your good deeds make you good, your bad deeds make you bad. And they said that they were gonna shape the way that when the first Fable came out, they were talking about how it's going to shape it.
It was so different for a game like that.
It was. And so, I think one of the things that we saw when we were looking this up, they said that, now it has a fourth game to try it again, to actually try to do that. I'm thinking to myself, it
how can
did.
They reinvent it?
It did, though. It really did shape the way that we look at games and a lot of the way that you interact, and actually having to think through, the moral dilemma of some of the things that you would say to someone.
Actually suffering in-game consequences.
Yeah, it's
for your
great,
decisions.
dude. So I'm super pumped. We saw that concept art too. It looks like a female version this time.
Yeah, which is awesome, and it shows the quintessential Fable, I guess, art. Mm-hmm. When I say that, it means some kind of they have the European, old European style art style that we grew to know from Fable.
Yeah,
and. You get to see her holding a sword up, and I'll put it up on the YouTube.
Yeah.
holding a sword out basically in a pub. Mm-hmm. And it looks awesome. I mean, just from that scrap, like, so the person that put it out originally was, I can't remember his name. I can't even pronounce his name. I've ever tried, but he put it out on some kind of art panel thing. I can't remember where it was.
Oh yeah, and everyone.
Someone hurried up and took a screenshot of it, and they released to the internet. And that individual took that the art down immediately. They're like, "Oh crap! It's not supposed to be on there. Take it down." But of course, this day and age, as soon as you throw any kind of concept art or anything like that, someone's going to take it and be like, "Is this the new Fable?"
Yeah.
Like, so it's still not.
Yeah, the concept art looks cool. Chick in a pub. We're thinking they're going to go female character this time, which yeah.
I'm excited to see what it holds. I hope it is Fable. Because, like I said, I loved Fable. The Fable
was awesome. Yeah, Fable was
very first. I still have the very first Fable game.
Do you?
Yeah.
Nice. On what system?
Original Xbox.
Gross.
It was for Halo, man.
You can't play it. You can't play it in VR though if you have an Xbox. They don't care. They don't care about VR.
No, that's right. In the new Project Scarlet, I like the transition.
My transitions are good, bro.
Yeah,
I'm getting into it. I guess I haven't
world-class transitions right there. No, Project Scarlet. They just said that they weren't going to be focused on VR in the future.
Yeah,
which is sad.
Very sad. That's what I was thinking, man. There's always been this big battle between Xbox and PlayStation.
Oh yeah,
and this seems like this could just be one more thing for them to go toe to toe at, and that we win. Anyways, Xbox, PlayStation, always battling each other, and this just seems like one more thing that they could battle each other with, and we win no matter who wins. Like, you know
unless
what I mean?
They don't make VR for Xbox.
That's what
Xbox players don't win.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, exactly. So the Xbox players are losing out. It's one more reason I can talk trash on the Xbox and say, like, at least we have VR. Have you ever played Beat Saber? Yeah, well, you can if you have an Xbox.
Not for Project Scarlet.
Yeah, for the foreseeable future.
Yeah.
For the foreseeable future.
It doesn't mean it's not going to have it down the road, but they just say for now they're not focusing on that. Which is
PlayStation is already talking about how they're going to have theirs built into. They're going to have their little transmitter piece built into the PlayStation 5. Ooh. So that's a very big, for me, that's a huge selling point, man. I love VR. You were just talking about getting VR, so.
I am. It does make me sick. I was playing the Spider-Man game that you showed me, and I was getting really good at it, but man, once I got so sick after I was done, because my orientation in the world was
it's all too real. It's too real.
Yeah.
It's like
one game, oh man. It was fun though.
It's cool, man. I like the feeling of...
I know it was getting sick. You know, like when you're like, you get motion sick, like in the car, like you have car sickness. No,
I'm
Are you kidding me? So I look at my phone in the car, and there's times when I'm just like, you know what? I don't care anymore. I'm going to keep on looking at my phone in the car. That's how I was with playing Spider-Man. I was like, I'm getting sick right now, and I know I am, but I'm going to continue. I'm going to soldier on. I'm going to get 4 hours of sleep. You know, if you want to tie into something else from the podcast, but I'm going to get to where I want to get to in this game, just because I don't care. I'll get sick, man. And I'll be okay later on. It's fine.
Yeah, I love it, dude. I love the VR. I'm really curious to see. Like, I wish I had got a Quest or an Oculus.
I do. I'm really thinking about it. I do more research.
Man.
It's only $50 off.
I know. It's
like when I know I'm sure that I want to get it. Is what I'm saying.
I'll pay half if I get it on the weekend.
Did we have this discussion last week? You gave me the option to buy it off for the PlayStation VR that you bought. You told me in a podcast 10 podcasts ago that you were going to let me borrow it if I pay. You didn't even give me the option. You just went out and bought it. You didn't even say, hey, Pescador, you want half?
Yeah, you can have it on. You literally could have it on the weekends.
I don't believe you.
You could. You have it on the weekends.
Okay, this weekend.
Give me money.
You didn't even give me the option, so get out of here with that. And then, I want to... There's no way of transitioning to this. This is a very hard transition, and I'm really sorry for this really crappy transition. Spawn.
Yeah, Spawn, dude. So Todd McFarlane is actually sitting on the board with the directors. He's one of the directors in creating this new remake of Spawn. So Tom McFarlane is the dude. Todd McFarlane, not Tom. Todd. He's the one. He's a comic book creator. He's the one who made Spawn, like the early '90s Spawn.
Original concept.
Yeah, like the Spawn.
Ooh.
And so now he's sitting on the board of directors, and is going to be directing how this new Spawn remake comes up. Man,
the question I have for you is: I know that we talked about this before the podcast. Spawn, the original Spawn. When was that?
No.
1990 something?
I want to say 93. I don't know when Spawn's seen. 90. I was older. I wouldn't remember then. We'll say 98. Hit me with it.
I'm going to look it up. 1997.
That was close.
So the original Spawn. That movie was awesome. I absolutely loved that movie when I was a kid. I was 7 years old when this movie came out. This movie came out.
Oh my gosh, you were 7? Dude, you just dated yourself.
I know, I did. And it's sad. But... 10. It's fine. But no, that clown that was in there.
Yeah,
he creeped me out.
Yeah, dude.
I don't remember the clown, but
he's Mario. It was Mario. He's a famous Mario. I can't think of his name. Type Spawn cast.
I don't
care. It's whatever. Yeah, I don't know. I like the clown. I like the little dance he does in the cheerleader outfit. Spawny, he's our man. Yeah, dude. Like.
It's been so long. I need to see it again.
Yeah,
it's been far too long.
So it's cool too if you actually like look Spawn up and like read like the little description about it. Yeah. It's about an ongoing battle between heaven and hell, where a Spawn uses his evil dark powers for good. Yeah, which is awesome. It's a cool concept. It's kind of like the Punisher almost, but it's the opposite way. Yeah, exactly. So like the Punisher is like technically a good guy who has all these skills, and he's using them to be a bad guy. Yeah, he's technically he's a villain, I guess. Technically, but he's hurting bad. Boondock Saints, same concept. He's killing like if you go back to what was the one with John Travolta in The Punisher Warzone. No, that was it. No, just the Punisher. Dude, I totally forgot John Travolta played the Punisher.
Well, he wasn't the Punisher.
He was
the villain.
He was the villain in the Punisher. Yes. That's right. Who was the Punisher for that one? Dude, it's been so long.
Oh, I don't remember.
I don't know. So they're remaking Spawn.
Yeah, we got off topic.
I'm super pumped for them to remake Spawn. Spawn has really cool powers. I want to see if it's going to be... I'm curious to see if it starts where we already know what powers he has and we already know the story, or if it's going to start like from him with his family and then losing.
That's a good point, because if you looked at
where are we starting at?
Yeah, I don't know, and that's the great part about it, because if you look at what was it, The Punisher on Netflix, they had The Punisher, the show. Mm-hmm. It started off like the backstory of Frank Castle. He's already killing bad guys. Like in the beginning scene, he's like boom right into it. Mm-hmm. In the movie, I guess it is a movie compared to a series, and you find out throughout the series his family died because of one of the guys that he's hunting. But in the movie, it just basically started off with him, like, with his family, loving family, and stuff like that. And then
you see the break,
Yeah. And then, but Spawn in general, I'm actually right on. Like, I'm really excited to see what they're going to do with it. Because, like, if you look at the Joker and all the other, like, Batman movies, they've done so much with it. Even with the new one with Joaquin Phoenix, like, it's not even the same, like, premise. It's, like, something completely different. Yeah. So I'm interested to see like what actors they're going to be having for to play Spawn and the Clown.
I'm just I'm excited for Todd McFarlane to be on the he's on the board.
They're going to do right. Is what
it's going to be like the comic.
What's really sad is the fact that I'm looking at the Spawn movie right now on it says the IMDb score, and it's only a 5.3 out of 10.
People didn't get it.
Well, yeah, and it's fine, but Rotten Tomatoes gave it an 18%.
Ugh. I don't know.
Yeah, but you know what's really funny?
It's like classic from my childhood.
I know, man. What? There's a lot of classic movies that I really, truly love. They got terrible scores.
Did you see E.T.? I don't know if they're remaking. I don't know if they're remaking E.T., but I think one of the commercials. What was it? It was a commercial. I don't remember. It was during the Macy's Day Parade. Ended up seeing this thing.
I didn't even watch the Macy's Day Parade. That's sad. Watch football? That's American.
It's all about the Macy's Day Parade, and then you sleep through the dog show because no one cares about that stupid dog.
There's a dog show after?
There's the National Dog Show after the Macy's Day Parade on Thanksgiving.
It got Spawn dark for a second, man.
Yeah. Spawny, he's our man.
No, but I didn't even know there was a dog show after the Macy's Day Parade. Yeah, man, that's how much I pay attention.
Yeah. Well, you didn't watch
My family was all about football, so like...
No, I'm all about it too. I love football, except for I was at work for the game, but... I hate my job. I don't really hate my job. I just hate the season.
It's alright. I think everyone's kind of there too, man.
I'm in retail.
No, but E.T. you're saying? E.T.?
Yeah, E.T. Yeah, man. So it looked like they definitely made... They made an E.T. like it was like a commercial, but E.T. is older. He's bigger, and the kid. I don't remember the kid's name.
So
now.
this is like in the future. So
this is like it's like he's grown up and he came back
to see the grown-up version of this kid.
The grown-up version of the kid. Yeah.
Oh man, that's super weird.
I don't know. I think
how can they? What can they do
it
with
was
it?
weird. And he has like a family. I don't know if it was.
Is this your dream or is
no?
This
I'm
actual,
telling you. I don't know. I don't know if it was a movie.
Now.
I don't know if it's a movie or if it was. I think it was just a commercial. But I think it might be.
Are you sure? It could be just a commercial.
I swear. I think it was leading into them making another movie.
It could be.
I will know for the next podcast. I'm sorry that I don't know for this podcast.
No, it's fine because it's just at least we're telling everyone it's not like this is definitely a movie coming out. No, you're saying it could be anything. You don't know what it is.
Could be anything.
Oh man, can you imagine if they made Can you imagine if they made the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles into an actual good like? Do you remember the 1990s version of the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles?
Where like the live action. It was like live action with people dressed up in turtle suits.
Yeah, that I loved it. Absolutely awesome. Loved it.
It was
awesome. I would love for them to bring it back.
Yeah, it'd be really cool for them to do that. What's the other Sonic? Yeah, we got the new Sonic coming up too. That one looks good. We talked about that last time.
They're bringing everything back, man.
They're bringing it back.
You remember Street Fighters? They made that in movie in the 1990s. Mm-hmm. I know that they had...
And then they did the spin-off of Chun-Li that had the girl that played Lana Lane in Smallville. I almost said Somerville.
I never saw Smallville, to be honest.
What?
I need to watch it, though, I guess, apparently.
What?
Yeah, I know, right?
What?
Well, because guess what? I was saying...
My son's name is Clark. What?
I understand that, but what I'm
How are you friends with... How are we friends?
Oh,
how are we friends?
That brings me to the next point. I forgot to tell you, I don't like Superman. Don't you get up. You sit back down.
Well, we tried.
yeah, this didn't work out, guys. No, but it's nothing against you.
I'm obviously not
Superman. And Superman just way too powerful for my liking.
Nah, man. See.
He has kryptonite as his weakness, and who in their right mind would just go around and find kryptonite and be like, you know what? Let me take down Superman today.
I don't know, man. You like Batman.
Luthor.
You like Batman better.
No, I'm not. I mean, I do like Batman, but I don't love Batman. Like, I'll be honest, Iron Man is my favorite character. Just because he's so narcoleptic.
Because he has all his money.
Narcoleptic. Can you imagine if Iron Man was narcoleptic? Exactly, yeah. We'd have a really big fiasco. Yeah, narcissistic. Thank you. No, but
it's because he has money. You like it because he has money. Just like people. He's a normal dude. He's smart. Don't get me wrong. Both Batman and Iron Man are very smart.
Yes,
but they're just rich. If they weren't rich and they had those brains, they wouldn't have the ability to do what they do.
But you know how kids want to.
Superman, on the other hand, doesn't want to be this godlike person. He wants to live a more normal life, and so he's faced with a dilemma.
Well, tell him to live next to kryptonite for his entire life.
He's forced to face the dilemma of. Do I just let these people, do I do what I know that I'm capable of doing?
Yeah.
Where's the moral dilemma there? And then, obviously, Superman only lives for good. Yeah. And so I don't know, man. It's got a better
Did you like Batman vs. Superman?
Yeah, no.
It had some mixed feelings.
It definitely had some really good scenes in it that I really liked. The Superman getting beat up by Batman. And I know, that happens, and, that's what we watch it for. It's, this battle and stuff. But, when you see it in live action like that, especially when Superman threw him against at the end, when he, pushes Batman, he, flies through that building. That would straight up kill that dude. I don't give a damn what kind of suit he has on. That, he threw him through the corner of a brick building.
I don't even know what he had.
Yeah, and then he gets up and
he would have crushed him like a accordion.
Yeah. And the whole, after Superman got hit with the kryptonite, thing, he caught it and it goes off in his face and then he's weak and Batman starts beating him up. Once he gets his powers back, I like to believe that Superman would be smart enough
to destroy his weapons
to destroy his weapon, to destroy all that.
Finish him?
Something.
Finish him.
In Age-gate.
Exactly.
I would like to think that Superman would at that point be like, oh, okay, cool. Just rip all that shit off of him. All right. Stuff off of him and just be like, all right, cool.
Yeah.
All right. Listen to me. I'm trying to talk to you because that's what all it was. He was trying to have a conversation with him, and I don't know. That was the part that I didn't like. And then he's like,
He's
like, save Martha. And he's like, who's Martha? And he's like, Martha. And he's like, do we just become best friends?
Yep.
Yeah. Like,
no, so the one part I absolutely could not stand. So Superman got his butt handed to him at one point in time by Batman. Mm-hmm. Batman cannot do anything. Absolutely, he did nothing against. What was the enemy in that? I can't remember the big creature.
Doomsday.
Doomsday. Thank you. Couldn't think of his name. He didn't do anything. Like he just got his booty spanked across like the entire city. Like he couldn't do anything.
Yeah, it's a giant Kryptonian monster and two people who can fly and have super strength.
I'm excited to see what Disney brings to the table eventually, because we've been talking about all these remakes they've been doing. Obviously, Disney's going to do these live action, role play.
Always, man.
Game.
They're going to continue.
Jeez, oh man.
Yeah, they're going to continue.
Movies.
Whatever. Yeah, they're going to continue to come out with the movies, making them more live action. We talked about it a little bit, but I liked Aladdin, so still haven't seen. Lion King. Yeah, man. I'm excited to see what comes out on Disney Plus as well. I'm excited about the new Sonic. They redid the way Sonic looks. I think it looks good. Yeah, man.
Yeah, it just has I'm hoping to see something from Xbox saying that they're going to have VR. They have to. They absolutely have to. I mean, it's going to be a joke if they don't.
They ain't doing it, man.
They will just down the road. I think I don't know.
Or maybe they'll drop it. Maybe they'll drop it, and it'll be like the coolest thing ever. They'll be like,
they're focused on xCloud too much. They're their development team. I don't know. I don't know how that works and what's going on with that in general. But
makes sense.
I don't know. I want to see what they do with VR.
It'd be cool, man.
I really do. I want to see them duke it out. I want to see a Batman versus Superman kind of
VR Xbox. Yeah, that'd be Batman versus Superman, Xbox versus PlayStation, all around showdown.
Yeah,
that'd be cool, man. I don't think Xbox is going to hold flame to PlayStation 5. Probably Project Scarlet.
So their specs are very, very similar, though.
Yeah, but they don't have VR. And I'm into VR.
I understand that. And that's what I was going to get. And I was like, the thing that's setting me apart now is that
VR,
has VR.
Did you like that VR?
I did, and I didn't think I would. I got so sick, like I said, but I would do it again in a heartbeat. I would get so sick again just to play.
Yep.
So, I'll have to see.
We will.
And thanks for listening to this episode of the Rad Gaming Podcast. Be sure to rate and subscribe to us on iTunes, Spotify, or anywhere else you listen to podcasts. I release a new episode every Wednesday. And as always, stay rad, comrades.